low, or an alternative there. Take high, take low, take Clyde. Bruce Willis. Problem with piano is the same as with everything that takes any kind of skill, any amount of skill, is that the more you learn, the more you know that you don't know. And then also you start getting so interested. With piano, I've become so interested in piano players. And the same goes with the guitar, you know. You start by going, you know, stuff like that, you know. And you start listening to guitarists, and then you find out, didn't know what I thought I did. And I started like this. For some reason, it was very much easier this when I was 4. Then 4 years passed and I was 8. No, 3 years passed and I was 7. And somebody ordered a fish fillet. Actually, it was I had 2 siblings that already when I was young. They were older than me, so I had them from the beginning, and they were both doodling daddling with the piano. Was it talking about? You're getting to what? What was it talking about? Yes, the more you learn about the piano and the guitar and music and everything else, the more you know and realize that you don't get the whole picture. Not by far. I mean, in music, I can get sort of very much of the picture because that's my only talent. Not my only interest, but my only talent is I have good ears. And I have a sound memory. Like this. Oh, yes, and if anybody knows you people, if any of you know this, just a minute. He used to rob me. Sorry. He used to rob me. But so dry. Nobody's on. Shamaz or Hashem, the man knows it. Nothing knows it. Like this, at least I know this guy. He's called Morgan, and his actually was James Morgan, I think it was, and he was in some band, and some of his songs are on the net. 2 of them, not the best ones, because the best ones are not the hits. Like Stevie Wonder had a hit with this one. I just call to say I love you. I just call to say how much I care. Of course, this is Stevie Wonder, so even his worst songs are actually good. But this is, I mean, even the production is, we have a Danish composer in Denmark called Kim Larsen. No, we don't. He died. Sorry. Peace. But he's got the same going. So I'm not fond of this. It's kind of, there's been so many better things going on since the invention of the. So this is even better because this is the basic thing. The other is, oh, look at me, I can do. Which, yeah, of course you can do that. 125,000 people have been doing that in as many numbers or songs or compositions. So why don't you just go back to the basics and change that in your own way, like this one. Or what would that lead to, Something like, I'm so go back to the basics, or if you have to evolve, you can have, okay, the basics have evolved, because they're That's might be Snooper, Snooky, Snooper, Snoopy, Snoop, Doggy Dog. Why I started to say about this, talk about this, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know enough, and the more you know about what you still don't know. Except you don't know about it, of course, in specifics, but you know that, oh, I got this answer. Now I have 4 questions to the answer. I'm betting if I go for that answer, that question there, I'll get 2 answers from that one, and I'll get 3 answers from that question that came from the previous answer. And number 3 of the 4, I'll get, maybe a couple of answers, and maybe that one over there, that'll give me 12 different answers. I mean, we already have 2 different answers as to how old the universe is, the Planck consideration or computation theory, I don't know, and as far as I remember, the Einstein one, but anyway, a year ago, it started to turn up that there were 2 ways of calculating the age of the universe, and they had 2 different results, and that's not good, because that means that the whole way they set up the premises for these calculations and the premises for researching in that or these directions in itself proved to be not correct. So you just blanket swept away now, but we can't go back, can we? We found so many truths, and like say science and religion parted ways in 200 years ago, about 200 years ago. What if there's something to both of them? That, like, say religion is like early medicine, where they tapped blood out of the ores of people because they thought, oh, this guy's sick, he has got too much blood. And I'm sure that killed a lot of people. So what are they called? The paradigms of medicine changed from then to now, telling us the opposite of it. How about the premises, the paradigms of religion? They could also have been false, but they could have been a truth to it, such as when the witches were finding natural remedies for this, that, and the other, hidden or retold, passed on through generations, because people knew that, what is it called? We call it skvallerkål in Denmark. It's called Agopodium podagraria. So you can look that up in Latin. I don't know what they call it in English, but it was not native to Denmark, where I live, and it was brought here by monks who thought, and maybe they were right, I'm not sure about it. It tastes delicious. It was brought here, the secret why it was brought here is in the name. You see, it's Agopodium. That's something like podium is a place, a podium, right? And ago is, I don't know, but podagrarium tells about podograph, which is a word for a sort of urine acid arthritis. So this plant is supposed to remedy that condition, according to the monks who brought it to Denmark, where it's now everywhere. And the great thing about this is, you should go out in the spring when it comes up. It comes up like a leaf. It starts with 3. The 3 turns to 3 each, sort of. So they're 9 leaflets. And then you pick the young leaves that are not quite unfolded. You pick a lot of those, and then I suggest you blend them with, you take about a liter or 2 liters of them when they lie, just not pressed together, in a plastic bag. You have them picked, oh, this looks like 2 liters or 3. Then you just take that home. It's about, if you compress it, it'll just be like much less. Then you blend that together with 7 potatoes and 2 eggs and 2 onions and spices of your preference. And I am sure, but don't spice it too much because you want to taste Egopodium podagraria, skvallerkål, which means babble cabbage, really. Skvaller is, well, in Swedish, skvaller is just noises of people's voices. I don't exactly know what it is in Danish because we haven't used it for a long time. But taste that shit, and don't be afraid to put salt in these potato Egopodium potato balls that you fry on a pan. And you can eat them with rice or bulgur or maybe eat with a Bulgarian. Take a trip on my rocket ship. We'll have a lovely afternoon. What a dream you have. What a joy you will get riding on my jet. No, I mean in my jet. Destination. Oh, we'll travel fast as light till we're out of sight. The earth is like a toy balloon. Leave the earth below and away. No, kiss the earth goodbye and away we fly. Destination, we'll go up, 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 straight to the moon. We two. Starry blue, I'll be out of this world. So away we fly, so away we steal. there's the third verse. The earth is like a toy balloon. So, yeah, that's right. So the away we steal a space mobile. La, 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 la. Leave the earth below. Pull that switch. Let's go! Actually, these people are going to the moon. I don't think that's a place to go for me. I'd like to stay here. Anyway, so there are two forces in music, just as in life, and they are that way and that way, sort of. Music and in life, it's about common sense, which goes this far in the world and thinks it goes all the way, but it's going this far. And then there is what is it called? What do we call that? Our personal perception, the bubble, the ego, the self-perception, the upbringing, the culture, the what we think we don't know, but what we don't even think about. There's what we think about and what we don't think about. Both of them are the same. Actually, it's just, through thinking about things, we have actually created science on the basis of our senses. Of course, because we didn't have anything but our senses. About the physical world, we can only know by. Then there's another sense, though, and this has been examined scientifically, but only beginning, only 130 or 40 years ago, and suppressed and tabooized in Danish, tabooized. We can do that in Danish. In that way, Danish is more flexible than English. Taboo, you can do that, but just not with the word taboo. Made into a taboo. Anyway, if taboos and science go together just like Hitler and homosexual black Jews, like Ethiopian swingers, people with an artificial and not artificial, but an artist mind, because you become an artist by being different, whether it's sexually or mentally or what else? I mean, even people moving to different countries, to foreign countries, find out that they're so different, they have to write about it. They have to make it a thing, and it's wonderful that they do, because it is. I've gone astray from what I wanted to do. I just wanted to sit by the piano and do some ja. just too conventional in my mind. I should have gone to, I should have taken that education. Yeah, I should have done that. But then, right now, I have been drinking, and that kind of explains, you know, I've had, what is it about? It's about 1, 2, 3 beers, Pilsner beers. So, no surprise there. It always limits your capabilities, and at the same time as it's inspiring. You want to, and you can do less. Thank you.